Welcome back on this episode on parenting in this time and age in the 21st century. For you to be able to parent in this time and age, you need empathy and compassion. You need what? Empathy and compassion. You must be able to put yourself in your children's shoes. Put yourself. Sometimes parents live in denial, or we don't seem to understand that we were also children before we became adults. Once you are able to put yourself in your children's shoes, understand that you were once like them. I have a 13-year-old daughter. Sometimes when she misbehaves, I try to reflect backwards. When I was 13, did I do this? Recently she wrote me a letter, and in her letter she said she didn't like how I said something to her. And I also replied her, I didn't want a facial conversation since she started with the letter. I said, okay, no problem. I also took my pen and biro and I wrote back to her. And my daughter replied that letter. She said she's going to ask her grandma if what I said. So funny it is. So at that point, I couldn't reply again. I just had to call a meeting. I said, Deborah, come, let's sit down and talk. So you think I was lying about this? I said, so fine, this is Christmas and then you meet grandma in the village. Ask her, tell her, just ask her when I was 13, did I do this, and she will tell you. But honestly, the truth is this: sometimes we parents forget that we were once 10, we were once 11, we were once 13, 14, and all that. If you understand that you were once that their age and you also did one or two things, that day I told my daughter, I said, I didn't do this. I cannot finish bathing at 13 and bring in my towel and drop on the bed. And she said, I'm going to ask your mom. I will ask grandmother if you did that. We did all those. Yes. If you reflect back, you will understand that some of these things we are complaining that our children did, we even did worse. And our parents didn't kill us. You must be empathetic. You must be compassionate. Understand what they are going through. The teen age is a time where our children are going through some hormonal changes, and we need to accommodate those changes. Just as women, after childbearing, we go into menopause for some of us. Sometimes you wake up and you are not in the mood swing. So sometimes to our children, our teenagers go through this mood swing. If you don't put yourself in their shoes, you will keep shouting unnecessarily. You will keep yelling unnecessarily. You will keep beating unnecessarily. And you will keep, demeaning your children unnecessarily. We must learn to be compassionate. Put yourself in their shoes. When I was 13, did I do this? When I was this, did I do this? And then when you reflect well, if you are a good thinker, you will reflect well and you will be able to manage the situations well. If you must parent right in this 21st century, you must be empathetic and you must be compassionate. Show empathy and show compassion. I will see you on my next. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to comment. Thank you.